Hello, everyone. Yeah, so I hope you're well. So I was uh, I was chatting to a good friend of mine this morning. Regarding the notion that Jesus came for the brokenhearted, and we were just discussing the story about the man who was possessed with demons. And whilst we're discussing it, we were just trying to sort of like see if there was any soul or emotional issues that were addressed, and this is what we came up with. I think maybe it might enlighten one or two people. So the man was upset, sort of like demon possessed. Had was sort of like living in a graveyard, and I think everyone in that community was sort of like afraid of him. He had chains all over the show. But when Jesus came, something beautiful happened. The guy actually knelt down, and then he actually asked Jesus to sort of like take the demons out of him. And that the amazing thing about that is what we see. There is a lot of vulnerability. If you want. If you're struggling with something in life, at some stage you have to be vulnerable and ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. And then the second instance we see that when Jesus came, the demons asked that they can maybe to be transferred to the pigs, which is another sort of like beautiful things to see that now they were begging that they don't want to go to other people, which is something amazing. That says that if you're struggling with something, you mustn't take it out on other people. When you in your dark area or you're struggling with whatever you're struggling with, don't take it out on other people. So they chose not to take it out on the animals. And then the next part of it, in the same scripture, in the same kind of like passage, it talks about how the man asked Jesus if he can come with him. And Jesus said no. Go out in the world and share the good news, which means that after you've been delivered from whatever you're struggling from, you're not supposed to follow your church or your pastor. You're supposed to go out there and share your stories. I think we get embarrassed in sharing our vulnerabilities and our stories with other people because we think that they're going to sort of like degrade us or laugh at us. But yeah, we're not meant to. After you've suffered through something, you need to maybe start sharing with other people. It might encourage someone else who's struggling with the same thing that you're struggling with. And then yeah, in the same in the same sort of like passage again, it talks about the woman touching Jesus' cloth, and getting healed. The woman was struggling with bleeding for 12 years. And then something amazing that happened there is that, Jesus asked, who touched me? And it says there that she was very embarrassed, she was very embarrassed, and, she was very shy to come out to say, it was me who touched you, So it shows there as well that when we start, getting help, we're afraid to come out to say, listen, I was like this and I was like that, and I could help. So already we're looking at 4 or 5 emotions there. We're looking at 4 or 5 soul issues there. And the last part about it talks about a child that is 12 years old. I don't know what is the relation between the woman that was bleeding for 12 years old and a child that is sort of 12 years old who was dead. And something amazing is happening there. When the guy is asking Jesus to come and help, the people are laughing. It shows you that whenever you're going through your dead path in life, or whenever you're going through your dying part about yourself, people will laugh at you. Whenever you're going through problems, people are going to laugh at you. Whenever you're going through suffering, people are going to laugh at you. But yeah, amazingly, Jesus goes and wakes up the child. So what I'm finding out with this thing is that I think Jesus came for the souls. I think he came to to heal us. He came to look at all our sort of like soul issues. He came to look at our anger. He came to look at our bitterness. He came to look at our jealousy. So what I'm finding out from this whole thing, if you look at it in, it's we have to be okay with being vulnerable. We have to be okay with being sad. We have to be okay with being angry sometimes, but we have to be vulnerable and maybe, talk about these things, and maybe, say that we're struggling, and don't be embarrassed that you're struggling, because you might, you will get Jesus to help you. Thank you.